starter. 2 circuits of the course and 16 fences to go. And away they go. The one rather slowly away was Over to You, Jay, as they make their way towards the first. Cuirassier Dempire on the outside, dived at that one. On the inside, the stripes of Where Do You Know Me From, as they make their way up to the top turn. Well Said in the D-Tank colours has gone up to be very prominent also, as they swing right-handed. Zorro's back in third place, so it's Well Said from Where Do You Know Me From, Zorro. On the outside of Zorro is Passage East, then Cuirassier Dempire and Better News. Those are the leading group. A little gap then back to King's Watch. And also with King's Watch is Champagne Over. At the back of that group is George Herbert, and the two at the back at the moment, they're just going behind the tree, so we'll see them as they come to take this one. And we've lost, well, we nearly lost Passage East after a brilliant recovery by Sam Dukes there when in second place, as they come to this first open ditch. So it up front it's Well Said and Peter Bryan who lead, from Cuirassier Dempire on the outside of Where Do You Know Me From. Passage East after that horrible mistake at the second is out in fourth place, followed by Zorro, Better News and Oliver. And Oliver dived at that one. Evan David did wonders to stay aboard that one. So some pretty hairy jumping in this 2.5 mile maiden. As Well Said takes this one from Where Do You Know Me From. We've lost Better News there on Seated Rider, went in about 5th place. Looking towards the back of the field, we've got John Chester at the back of the field. Just in front of him is Sam City. So as they race through the poplars, Well Said in a clear lead. As they swing into the home straight, Well Said from Where Do You Know Me From, Cuirassier Dempire, Zorro, Oliver and Passage East. Those are the first 6, and we nearly lost Well Said at that one. After those we've got King's Watch, Champagne Over. George Herbert's made a little bit of progress as they come to this next one. And after that we've got The Dock, we haven't mentioned that one yet. In the rear group, then Norman Crow is also towards the rear. So they take this one that'll be the last. They're certainly well strung out. And the one at the back of the field is John Chester. So one more fence to jump in this home straight. Well Said. Cuirassier Dempire, Where Do You Know Me From, Passage East. They're followed then by Zorro and Norman Crow. And then we've got a gap back to George Herbert. Over to You, Jay's made up a place or two after being last early on. They're followed by King's Watch, Champagne Over, The Dock and Sam City. So they make the right hand turn and head towards the back straight, pulling up Oliver, and still going but very badly tailed off is John Chester. And so into the back straight they go. 7 fences to jump from this point. Well Said from Where Do You Know Me From. Those are the first 2. Well Said has been up there for a long time now. From Where Do You Know Me From. Cuirassier Dempire from the Lacey Yard back in 3rd place. Norman Crow is moved up into 4th. Make that 3rd now as they take this one. All safely over that one. King's Watch has dropped back to the rear of that bunch, and the one who's pulled up at the rear is The Dock. So this is their final open ditch. Where Do You Know Me From has pulled up also. So Cuirassier Dempire and Zach Baker take it up now by a length from Norman Crow racing on the outside of Well Said. They're followed then by Over to You, Jay. And also up there with them is Sam City, and those have gone clear of Passage East, and the only other one going now is King's Watch. Everything else is pulled up. Last one on the far side, Cuirassier Dempire by length and a half. Sam City looks to be going pretty well in second place. On the outside of that one is Norman Crow. Well said, beginning to find the pace a bit hot now, so we can back into fourth place. Over to UJ is the only other one with that leading group as they race into the home straight now with just 3 to jump. Cuirassier Dempire from Sam City and Norman Crow. They're drawing away now from the others. Cuirassier Dempire over clear. We've lost Sam City at that one, went in second place. So it's Cuirassier Dempire and Zach Baker. Had a double at the Barclay yesterday. He's already had one winner here today. And Cuirassier Dempire is over from Norman Crow. Back in third place we've got Over to UJ. Well Met has pulled up, or Well Made has pulled up, or Well Said rather has pulled up at that one, but it's Cuirassier Dempire over from Norman Crow, putting in a spirited finish there. Pretty good run by that one on debut, but it's Cuirassier Dempire from Norman Crow, and back in third place it's going to be Over to UJ.